still that winter had seen. Drifts piled high past the porch swing. Whole town covered in white that night. Then you came screaming into life. Doctor said we're losing time, but you came out fighting for your life. Tiny hands and a restless soul. God had a plan we didn't yet know. One day home and you roll right over. 4 months crawling all over with grower. Hazel eyes and a crooked grin. Had every heart giving in. Cowboy boots and Carhartt brown. Little bib overalls dragging the ground. Oh, so hard in a little wild child. Heaven touched earth the day you smiled. Oh, my January sun. Born in the cold, but your heart stayed warm. Wild as the wind, strong as they come. Soft in a world that can be so rough. And oh, this life cuts deep enough. You belong to God, gotta do your part. The best thing about you is your huge heart. Daddy tossed the ball through the yard. Said, throw it back, son. Didn't think hard. Me and him both stood there still when that little arm showed that skill. Everything came easy to you. Friday night lights and hunting trails too. Never back down, never did run. That fire burned hot in my only son. But hearts that big bruise deep sometimes, and pain leaves shadows in your mind. So you build walls board by board, trying not to feel so much anymore. Now your laugh don't ring so loud, and you don't talk quite as much in a crowd. Still I pray when the day is done, Lord, remind this boy you love him a ton. Oh, my January sun. Born in the cold, but your heart stayed warm. Wild as the wind, strong as they come. Soft in a world that can be so rough. And oh, this life cuts deep enough. You belong to God, gotta do your part. The best thing about you is your huge heart.